Please all stand for the opening prayer.
Please bow all heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Loving God, loving God, as we begin this pre-read, we ask for your guidance and wisdom. Help us to work together in harmony and purpose. Grant us clarity of thought and unity of mind so that our decisions may reflect your will and contribute to the greater good of all involved. Bless us discussion and efforts with your grace. Amen.
Thank you. Today we have a scheduled pre-bid conference for infrastructure. We have 6 projects still intended for the pre-bid conference. Baksik, before we start, can we check the attendance?
Please say aye if your name is called. Back Chairperson Joel V. Perez.
Aye.
Members Glenda F. Quinones, Elmer A. Napoles, TWG Gerald Gelvin A. Paler, Maria Gina Dos, Jennifer R. Bisnar, Ian J. Araneta, Eduardo C. Larido Jr., Secretariat Imelda Jane B. Coripano, I. Mary Apple R. Zambrano, Cares R. Baculi, George Vincent A. Gallo. Since majority of the BAC is present, the BAC is in quorum.
So thank you, Baksik. So Bak is in quorum. We will start with contract ID number 25IF 0083 with Pilgip's reference number 119-73752, concreting o Barangay Cambacbac to Sitio Lukawan, FMR, Barangay Cambacbac, Palompon, Leyte, under the category of construction projects, with approved budget for the contract 9,950,000 pesos. The The items of work to be done other than the general requirements under Part C, earthwork, item 101, clearing and grubbing, item 1022, surplus common excavation, item 1031A, structure excavation, common soil, item 1041A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, item 1051A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 201, aggregate sub-base course. Item 2011, aggregate base course. Under Part E, surface course. Item 311, 1C1, Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick at 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 501B, pipe culvert class 2 RCPC. Item 5061, stone masonry. And under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post precast. The contract duration is 90 calendar days. From the planning and design section, may I ask if there are changes with regards to the plans and specifications and program of works?
None, Mr. Chair.
Back TWG. Back members, any observation?
None, Mr. Chair.
Planning and design, if there are changes along the way, kindly coordinate immediately to the back secretariat for bonjour.
Bonjour.
Acknowledge the arrival of the late back Vice Chairperson, Engineer Victor Soplicos III.
Fresh from?
Fresh from the wall. Next project, and with contract ID number 25IF 0084, with Philips reference number 119-73801, concreting of Barangay Nasunogan to Barangay Airport and Lilo-an FMR, Phase 1, Barangay Nasunogan, Ormoc City, Leyte. The approved budget for the contract is 14,925,000 pesos. The items of work to be done other than general requirements under Part C, earthwork. Item 100, 1, clearing and grubbing. Item 1022, surplus common excavation. Item 103, 1A, structure excavation, common soil. Item 104, 1A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil. Item 105, 1A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 200, 1, aggregate sub-base course. Item 2011, aggregate base course. Under Part E, surface course. Item 311, 1C1, Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 500, 1B, pipe culvert class 2 RCPC. Item 506.1, stone masonry. Under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post precast. The contract duration is 130 calendar days. From the planning design section, may I ask if there are changes with regards to the approved plan specifications and program of works?
None, Mr. Chair.
Back TWG in observation.
None, Mr. Chair.
Back members. From the live streaming, any queries, clarification? There's none. So, planning and design, if there are changes along the way, kindly coordinate with the back secretariat for posting of bid bulletin or supplemental bulletin.
Noted, Mr. Chair.
Next project with contract ID number 25IF 0085 with reference number, Philips reference number 119-73899 from concreting of Barangay Labrador to Barangay Catmon FMR, Barangay Labrador, Ormoc City, Leyte. The approved budget for the contract is 14,925,000 pesos. Simsek. The items of work to be done other than the general requirements under Part C, earthwork. Item 101, clearing and grubbing. Item 102, 2, surplus common excavation. Item 103, 1A, structure excavation, common soil. Item 104, 1A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil. Item 105, 1A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 200, 1, aggregate sub-base course. Under Part E, surface course. Item 311, 1C1, Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 5061, stone masonry. And under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post precast. The target length is 1 kilometer or 2 lane kilometers for contract duration of 130 calendar days. Any clarification from the live streaming? Live streaming, naive clarification for contract ID number 25IF0085. None. Planning and design section. There are no changes. Back TWG, any observation?
None, Mr. Chair.
Back members? So again, reminded the planning design for any changes. Coordinate with the back secretariat for possible posting of bid or supplemental bulletin. Next project with contract ID number 25IF0086 under the PhilGIPS reference number 119-73936, concreting of Barangay Cabaliwan to Barangay Masumbang FMR, Barangay Cabaliwan and Barangay Masumbang, Merida, Leyte. Approved budget for the contract 19,900,000 pesos. The items of work to be done other than general requirements under Part C, earthwork. Item 101, clearing and grubbing. Item 101, 3B3, removal of actual structures, obstruction, 0.23 meter thick, PCCP unreinforced. Item 102, 2, surplus common excavation. And item 103, 1A, structure excavation, common soil. Item 104, 1A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil. Item 105, 1A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 200, 1, aggregate sub-base course. Item 211, aggregate base course. Under Part E, surface course. Item 311, 1C1, Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.23 meter thick at 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 500, 1B, pipe culvert class 2 RCPC. Item 500, 3A, line canal rectangular reinforced concrete. Item 506, 1, stone masonry. Under Part F, bridge construction. Item 404, 1A, reinforcing steel, grade 40. Item 405, 1A2, structural concrete, 20.68 megapascals, Class A, at 14 days. Under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post precast. The total length of the project is 0.95 kilometers or 1.9 lane kilometers for duration of 170 calendar days. From the live streaming, any clarification? There's none. Planning and design section, if there are any changes? TWG, any observation? Back members?
None, Mr. Chair.
Next project, contract ID number 25IF 0087, concreting o Barangay Katigahan to Barangay San Pablo to Barangay San Roque FMR, Phase 2. Barangays Katigahan, San Pablo, and San Roque, Palompon, Leyte. The total approved budget for the contract is 24,875,000 pesos. The items of work to be done other than general requirements under Part C, earthwork. Item 100, clearing and grubbing. Item 1022, surplus common excavation. Item 103, 1A, structure excavation common soil. Item 104, 1A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation common soil. Item 105, 1A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 200, 1, aggregate sub-base course. Item 211, aggregate base course. Under Part A, surface course. Item 311, 1C1, Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced. 0.23 meter thick at 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 500, 1B, pipe culvert, Class 2 RCPC. Item 5061, stone masonry. Under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post precast. The total length of the project is 1.3 kilometers or 2.6 lane kilometers for a duration of 170 calendar days. Any clarification from or queries from the live streaming? There's none. Planning and design section, any changes of the approved plans and specifications? Back TWG, any observation? Back members?
None, Mr. Chair.
Next project, contract ID number 25IF 0088 with Phillips reference number 11973993. Concreting o Barangay Malasarte to Barangay Cambacbac FMR, Barangay Malasarte and Barangay Cambacbac, Matagub, Leyte. A total approved budget for the contract is 49,750,000 pesos. The items of work to be done other than the general requirements are under Part C, earthwork. Item 101, clearing and grubbing. Item 1013, B1, removal of actual structures, obstruction. 0.15 meter thick, PCCP and reinforced. Item 1022, surplus common excavation. Item 103, 1A, structure excavation common soil. Item 104, 1A, embankment from roadways, road structure excavation, common soil. Item 105-1A, subgrade preparation, common materials. Under Part D, sub-base and base course. Item 201, aggregate sub-base course. Item 211, aggregate base course. Under Part A, surface course. Item 311, 7A2, Portland cement concrete pavement with macro synthetic fiber, 0.23 meter thick. At 14 days. Under Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Item 501B, pipe culvert class 2 RCPC. Item 503A, line canal rectangular reinforced concrete. Item 506, 1 stone masonry. Item 509, 1B1, sheet piles, steel slope protection. Under Part F, bridge construction. Item 404, 1A, reinforcing steel grade 40. Item 405, 1A2, structural concrete, 20.68 megapascals, Class A at 14 days. Item under Part H, miscellaneous structures. Item 602, 2B, maintenance marker post, precast. The total length of the project is 1 kilometer or 2 lane kilometers for a contract duration of 220 calendar days. Any clarification from the live streaming? There's none. Planning and design section. Any changes with regards to the approved plans, specifications, and program of works? So far, there's none. Back to WG, any observation? Back members?
None, Mr. Chairman.
Sleeping on the job. Joke only. Okay. So, planning design, if there are any changes, kindly coordinate with the back secretariat for eventual posting of bid and supplemental bulletin. Kumauna siya. Siya retire na ko sa Nipuli. Na, maganda. Recycle naman yung life. Life. Bug na lang yung golden boys. So for prospective bidders, I would like to remind that make sure that the bid documents that you have submitted, that make sure that all documents are signed, and the appointment of the key personnel pledge for the contract. Please see to it that the key personnel was not assigned to any other projects, as well as the equipment, major equipment pledged for the contract. This is to avoid possible post disqualification. The deadline for the submission of bids will be on May 6 at 2025 at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I would like to encourage the prospective bidders to participate through electronic bid submission. You can submit your bids at electronicbids_Leyte4@dpwh.gov.ph using zip document files, or otherwise you may join or participate through manual submission at the procurement unit DPWH Leyte4 Ormoc City. Please be informed that late bids will not be accepted. Other reminders for the prospective bidders or authorized representatives who will attend the procurement activities and submit bids are advised to observe the health protocols prescribed by this office. So for further information, you can contact the BAC Chairperson, Engineer Joel B. Perez, or the BAC Secretariat Head, Engineer Imelda Jane B. Culipano, at DPWH Leyte4 Ormoc City. Or you can email at bacleyte4deo@gmail.com, or call through telephone number 053-255-2243 or 053-255-2230. So all prospective bidders are advised to visit the websites of DPWH and PhilGIP's websites until May 6, 2025. And for online bid submission, again, you can submit your bids at electronicbids_Leyte4@dpwh.gov.ph. Back to WG, do you have any comments or any information? Planning and design, any information? Backsec, any information? So there's none. So we have already, about for the live streaming, any clarification? So there's none. Back members?
Since there are no other matters to be discussed, I move for the adjournment of the pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
I third the motion.
So everything has been tackled during this pre-bid conference and there are no clarification. Back Secretariat, can we coordinate with planning design if there are any changes or any clarification from the live streaming? So there's a move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference and duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, so today's procurement activity is adjourned. Thank you.